Hey, I just wanted to make this video about how pizza has affected me. So let me start by um what it has done to me. I was declared with diagnosed with HS back in 2011. I think it was March. It all started when I was at my old job at a daycare in the shelter. One day I reached up to hang up my coat and I noticed that my arm was swollen and it was hurting. And then a few days later, I had a big abscess on my arm. So I went to the emergency room about a couple times and they told me they couldn't do anything until the abscess had an eye on it so they could pop it and like whatever, do an incision or something. So after that, I decided to let it pop on its own, and after that, I got a couple more on the same arm. So I decided to go to the emergency room, and that's when they diagnosed me with HS. How they told me was like one of the worst experiences ever. Imagine having like 20 doctors come up to you and tell you that you have a disease that there's no known cure for. When they told me that, I didn't know what to say or how to react. Like, I just stayed quiet and didn't want to talk to anybody. So I had to stop working and I moved in with my parents. And after that, it all became downhill. My health started to become worse. My anemia started to get worse. I started getting abscesses in other parts of my body, in my other arms, my thighs, and other areas. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't like sit down. When I laid down to sleep, it was hard for me to get up. I couldn't do it whatsoever. There would be nights that I'll be crying because I needed help to get up to go use the bathroom, and my brother had to come inside my room several times to pick me up, or my mother. The pain that you get from this is not something pleasant. It's not common pain. It's really painful. It has been like one of the worst pains I've ever had to deal with in my life. Imagine having somebody constantly stabbing you with a knife and not pulling the knife out. That's pain that I felt every day. Constant pain, like throughout the whole day. There was nothing to get rid of it, not even medication, nothing whatsoever. So then I kept seeing several doctors. I saw over 5 doctors, and they none of them knew what to do with me. I went to a dermatologist. He couldn't do anything. So the only solution that I had was to go to a surgeon. So I went to the surgeon, and he decided to remove like the roots of the abscesses, whatever they're called, from my arms and stuff like that. And even though I'm still healing from it, I actually feel better because I don't have that constant pain anymore. And I really needed it because from having wounds open on my arms for over 2 years, it was causing my my arm to like rot. I had rotten meat, my skin was peeling off, and like a foul odor. It was so embarrassing. Like I didn't like going out anywhere. I didn't like nothing. I just wanted to stay home 24/7 because imagine going out and you have all this stuff and the pus stinks. Like you smell it and you're afraid that other people might smell it, and you're staining clothes. Like it's not something pleasant, and a lot of people don't understand that. Um, So yeah, I don't know where I was up to, but whatever. And so I've had 3 surgeries already. I had one on my left arm. That was the first surgery I had. I had it in November. That surgery was painful. I'm not going to play around and say that it wasn't. It was really painful. The whole process with changing the gauzes and all this stuff was a mess. They had me in the hospital for like a week. I had a wound vac and all this other type of stuff. I had staples, all this crap. The good thing about it is like they left it open. They didn't stitch it up, even though certain people prefer for it to be stitched up. I thank God that it's open because they'll let it heal from the inside out, even though I will forever be scarred. But whatever, it's a part of life, I guess. And then I had gotten the right arm done in March. Then in June I had to get a skin graft done for that arm. So they took skin from my right thigh to place on my left arm. My arms aren't still healed completely, but they're almost there. It's a long process. I can't expect it to heal like one day to another. As long as they heal, that's fine with me. And yes, after this, I do need a few surgeries more. I can't say how many more, but I do need more. And sometimes it's depressing, but I've kind of learned to live with it, even though it's not a good thing to say because you do want to be healed and you don't want to deal with this type of stuff. But yeah. Another thing that has like messed me up is like having HS on my arms had made me lose movement. There's no way that I can move my arm past my let's say my head. I can't reach above my head. I can't do my hair. To wash my hair, I have to flip my hair forward and wash it. I can't do a ponytail. I can't dress myself. Like all of those things my mom helps me with. I have HS on my thigh, so it has made me walk differently. Sometimes I've had to use a cane or like I walk slower than usual. And it's depressing because I was a person that enjoyed walking. I would walk over 30 blocks and I wouldn't care or anything. But now it's impossible. Like I can't even walk 5 blocks without stopping or not wanting to walk anymore. Then I also have the issue that I have a chest on my back, my lower back. I have a wound there. So when I sit down, it bothers me. I can't stay sitting down for so long. Yeah, so that has also changed. Like I said, the way I walk, my posture is different. Those were things that I tried hiding. I tried hiding this disease for like a year, but then I said I can't anymore because it's visible and people could see that something's wrong with me. So then I decided to come out and look for other people that have what I have, and that was one of the good things that I could have ever done because I've actually felt alone and I thought that I was the only one in this world that actually had this weird disease that nobody knew about. Because nobody in my family has it, and none of my friends have it, and you know, how would you feel to be like the black sheep? A good thing that has came from this too is me coming out. I've helped other people come out with it by posting stuff about me, my life, what I've gone through, my surgeries. I've had a few people come up to me and actually come out and tell me that they have it also, and I've seen them how they changed and how I'm like stuck right now. I'm sorry. How positive they are now, and I see how that they post, and I'm happy about that. That they're not alone anymore. I don't want nobody to feel like that. And I do encourage others to be kind and to care about each other. You don't know the struggles that somebody has. Nobody knew that I was going through this. Like, I would just go out and anywhere and smile, whatever. Nobody knew that I was suffering inside. And that is all out. And you guys are informed that this is not. And that we do need awareness. And we do need to care for this. We don't have much awareness. Like I said, a lot of people don't know about this disease. And we need help. Thank you for listening. And this is for your brother.